Hi, welcome to episode 4. We left you last time with a time lapse of us getting the arch in place, trying to get it dry fit, and as you can tell from the pictures now, we actually have it in place. Not permanent yet.
Whoa, hold on a second. Something's missing. Can you guess what it is? Stay tuned and find out. Also, hang around to the end of the episode for a hint of what the next project will be. Drop your guess in the comment section below.
Hi, Charlie and Wendy here, partners in life and adventure for over 40 years. Now we're setting sail on what might be our greatest adventure yet, taking our 32 Morgan sailboat, Ariel, to the tropics and embracing the rhythm of the water, the beauty of the unknown, and the joy found in each stop along the way. Come along as we share the journey, the lessons, and the simple moments that make this life so meaningful.
Well, as you probably guessed, it's the mast that's missing. We had the mast taken off the deck to make room for us to install the solar arch and to pattern the new cover for our spray dodger. The mast was removed with the help of a man lift and seemed a little dodgy, but I know these folks know what they're doing, and in spite of me being a bit nervous, everything worked out fine. Having the mast on the sawhorses will also allow me to check all the wiring, run a new spinnaker pole halyard, and install our new wind speed and wind direction instrument. We'll talk more about the mast in an upcoming episode to let you know how we're going to deal with it on our trip south. So you don't miss that episode, take a second and hit the subscribe button and ring the bell to be notified when we release a new video. In the meantime, let's watch as they lower the mast from the deck to the sawhorses below. Here I had to go on deck because the rigging, those wires that hold up the mast, were getting caught in the stanchions. And the spreaders, those two arms sticking out of the mast, were getting caught. You see me helping it over the edge of the boat. So the mast is finally down and settled safely on the sawhorses. This process took just a little over 30 minutes, but it was definitely worth the time. We're happy to have it down where we can work on it. With the mast out of the way, we got busy putting the solar arch in place. I know that sounds like it was a simple thing to do, but thought I'd show you around a little bit about what we did. As you know, with a boat, everything's a compromise. Nothing works like it's supposed to, and this was exactly the same. So let me grab the camera and show you what we had to do. Okay, as you can tell, nothing is parallel on this boat. The back end shapes in quite a bit. And to make the arch fit, we had to do the same. So you can see nothing parallel there. The problem with that is it made it impossible for the top rails to fit the way they're supposed to. And none of the fastening areas, connectors, work where they're supposed to either. They're supposed to be drilled and tapped into there, but unfortunately they don't line up. So we had to tweak everything just a little bit to make sure we got it where we could still use the winches, but also to where the backstay doesn't interfere. And that's almost impossible to figure out because the mast obviously is down at the moment. But we drew some lines and did some figuring and think we've got it figured out now to where it needs to be. So the arch is not the only thing I worked on this last couple of days, but also getting our Dodger ready for a new Dodger skin, new covers to be put on that. We'll be sewing those up over the next few days. So we have to get ready to put everything in place and then pattern out what we're going to do. And I'm going to show you a little bit of that as we get into this video. Here Wendy and I are placing the pattern material on the top of the frame. This will be the top panel for the Dodger, pretty much the foundation for the rest of the cover. The material is stuck down with double-sided tape, stretched to where it's firm but not too tight that the material gets stretched. I then go over the edges of the frame with a Sharpie, marking where the hems will go. Once it's completely patterned out, I'll take it to a large table, mark out the seam allowances, where fasteners will go, and everything I need to be able to sew the cover together, hopefully for a nice, smooth, and tight fit. As we take a look at the finished results of the patterning process, if you're still watching, thank you for being here. We appreciate you being here to share this whole experience with us. It means a lot to us to have you here with us. Look at what FedEx delivered to us today. It's part of the next big project that we'll be starting during the week ahead. Any guesses what these are for and what that project will be? Leave your guesses below. Our next episode will feature this very important project. So until the next time, thanks again for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you all soon.